Dance Geek. It's been a while since my last upload and I apologise for that, but I've had some pretty full-on busy times lately. Yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. I've been teaching a lot, I've been adjudicating a lot, I've been mumming a lot, and I've been injured as well. And it's an injury that makes sitting down for long periods of time very difficult and painful. So editing and filming, not really fun activity to do in my present state. But I kind of have to do this video. I'm teaching a hip-hop routine for a school for comps, Signature Cheer and Dance in Sunbury here in Victoria, and the principal asked what hairstyles we wanted. I requested 2 simple French braids, and she told me that the last time they had braids as a style, that she ended up doing like 12 kids' hair. Then I remembered last time I taught comps and I had some kind of braid, same thing happened. I ended up doing everyone's hair. No, it's not going to happen. So, parents, senior students, learn to braid hair. My recommendation is if you're like 11 or above, you can learn to do this. So learn to do it, not necessarily on yourself because that can be harder, but learn to do this on someone else. You braid their hair, they braid yours, done. Okay? It's not up to your teacher to do your hair because there's like, well, in this routine I've got, there's 10 kids and I'm not going to braid everybody's hair. So learn it yourself. So we're not going to braid my hair because my hair's too short. We're going to braid this hair. This is Kiara. Kiara actually has hair. Mine's really short. But Kiara also has a fringe. So I'm going to show you how to work with fringe, get that back,
hello,
braid your hair.
5 head.
Yep. Shh. You're the model, you don't talk.
Can we?
All right,
Can we push this down so I don't look weird first, and then you can make me look weird?
You done? Yep.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, so fringe. Braiding is taming the hair. But sometimes in order to tame it and to get it pulled in to the right place where you want it, sorry, I'm having some top issues today, aren't I? Sometimes to get it pulled into the right position, you might need to do a bit of prep on the hair. One of the best things for any kind of hairstyle that you want to like do an updo or something like this is to make sure the hair's dirty. Leave it for, that's going to depend on the person's hair, but make sure the hair's a bit gritty. Clean hair is nice and silky, except if you've got hair like mine, clean hair is still gritty. But you don't want the hair to be clean and smooth and silky for braids, especially because it's really difficult. If the hair is clean and silky and smooth, grit it up. Dry shampoo can do that. This is a body texture spray. I've used this before in my videos, but I don't think it's actually available anymore. But any kind of texturizing spray, anything like that will help. So what we're going to do here with Kiara's hair, to get this fringe back, you can just brush it back and hope for the best. What I'm going to do, I know with Kiara's hair that would work, but to make my life even simpler, what we're going to do is brush it back. Now, if you've got one of those kids who their hair, you brush the fringe out of their face and it still comes forward. You can see Kiara's, I'm brushing it back, it stays there fine. What we're going to do is straighten it back. So Kiara's got a cowlick over here. This is definitely where we're going to use the straightener. So I've got my straightener on. I've got it on a really low setting, and I'm just going to straighten that hair in the direction that I want it to go, which is back. This works relatively well on curly hair. I have very curly hair naturally. Braiding with curly hair, I would have you straighten it on and just straighten those bits that are just not cooperating. You can also blow dry it, but I'm not very good at blow drying hair, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so we're just getting this into the position. Now you can see there, it's sort of gone up and away.
It's interesting.
That's fine. At least it's going up and away relatively into the direction we want. Braiding is not hard. If you start this thinking, oh, this is so hard, it's going to be hard. Not hard, it really isn't. You might need to practice it a couple of times, but it'll be right. So what we're going to do is separate, we're going to find the part in the hair. Good way to do that is with a comb. Okay, so I'll just get you to look forward. So I'm going to just gently go from her nose, center of the eyebrows, up, and now I'll get you to dip your head forward. All right, so I'm going to just comb back using that edge, and it's made the straight-ish line. In real life, that looks really straight. This cowlick is still doing my head in.
It's actually a little bit more bald than the other side.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a bald patch. Thanks, Dad.
So, straight down the center. Okay, so see this bit here, still not going in the direction we want it to go. We've straightened it back. It's still not going where we want it to go. One point is that the braid will put that into the right position. But the second thing you can do is get really close to the camera so that everyone can see your paws. Grab a bobby pin and pin it into position. These pins are horrible. All right, so we're going to work on this side first. So I'll get you to tilt your head back.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
We want these braids to go from about roughly level with the center of her eye, straight down the back. So we don't want them going off the side down there. We want them sort of sitting on top and straight back, so that then when it gets to the back, the braid will just naturally lie flat down her back, not over the shoulder.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay, now we're doing a French braid which goes over. A Dutch braid goes under. So you're putting the pieces of hair under each other, and that gives it that sit on top sort of braid thing. But we want a French braid. I'm going to start from the center one, but it doesn't matter. You can start on the outside or the center. So I'm saying center because it's closest to the part. Outside is away from the part. I'm going to start in the center and over and over. Pull as tight as you can. Now you do have to get a little bit dexterous with your fingers. And if you see here, this hair wants to fall back down here. I'm just going to keep pushing it back with my fingers. I'm going to take this section a tiny little bit here. And you don't have to be really particular with these bits. You just pick them up, add it to that one, put it over. So it's outside. Inside you can say left and right if you want. So I'll get you to touch it. So here, I'm going to take another little piece and take it across, pull that hair away. Starting it is the hardest part, definitely. We're going to try and get all of these little bits at the front in straight away, but we're not going to stress if we can't get all of them in, because we can just pin them in after. Take a tiny little bit from here, put it in. If you've got bits that just keep wanting to pop out, a good trick is to twist them into that piece of hair that you're adding it into, so they become tighter and more like one section. Now you'll see here I'm starting to go down this way. We don't want that, we want it to go directly back. So bring this back again. And we just make sure we're constantly pulling it in the direction that we want it to go. And if the kid starts complaining, then you know what, maybe ease off a bit, but essentially they'll be right. No one ever died from braiding hair. So once I get to about here, I'm starting to notice that some of these little fringy bits are starting to come out. So what I'm going to do is hold the hair down, grab some hairspray and spray it. Boom, boom. And then now that I've got these longer sections, when I put that in there, I'm going to try and place that long section of hair over those little bits that want to fall out, because then they will stay a little bit better. But again, if you've got little bits poking out, pin them at the end. Don't fret.
Don't stop.
Once we get to around the ear section, we're going to be a bit more strategic about where we take the hair from. So we've been taking from exactly the edge of her hairline the whole way through. We're not going to take this section here until the end, because that's going to hold, we want that to sort of go here so it holds it close to the head. So what we're going to do now is just take from a little bit in. And these sections have gotten a bit bigger because we're now dealing with more hair. Guiding it in the direction we want it to go rather than whatever I was just doing. But again, you can pin that bit down. Okay, so now I'm going to take this top bit. Okay, and we're now pulling down in the direction of the hair. We're not pulling back, and we're definitely not pulling it up. These to go down, so that's where we pull it.
Don't stop.
This is where if we had taken these side bits up earlier, we would have ended up with a whole bunch of, like it would have been sitting out this way. We want it to be closer to the scalp. I love that word. Scalp. Alright, now I've run out of hair on the other side, so that's fine. Oh, actually no, I haven't. There is a little bit there. But it doesn't matter if you've run out of hair on one side. You can just leave it. This is my last one, and you'll see that this is going to pull it in so that it sits along the hair a bit better. Along the hairline. When you run out of hair, you just do a simple plait. So, one over, one over. You'll work out your own finger motion for it. But it's not hard. Braiding's not hard, it's just fiddly. So, I've done this in another video, but how to hide a hairpin. We don't want to flat, I mean you could put it straight across and flat, but to hide it, open your hairpin and then we're going to lay it down. We're going to, sorry, not down. We're going to go sideways onto the hair. So rather than going like that, we're going to come at it like this. And so the hair is down and the pin is hidden. These ones here are going to be your first ones to fall out because this is where the head moves. So do the same thing here. Spray the hair first.
So cold.
And then I'm going to pin this directly into the braid. So you just got that tiny little bit there. So it kind of makes the pin end up working like one of these French pins or fringe pins, which you can use, but bobby pins are actually a little bit stronger, I find. tightening that. And in there. Straight. Oh. And there you have a braid. Are these braids perfect? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Here we go. 2 braids running down the back. Things I would have changed is to make it a little bit more even. But like you can see that here, that part is going a little bit skewed, but you're not going to see that on stage, so no one cares. Face front for a style. Face front for a style. Yeah. I'll stop talking now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and found it useful, hit thumbs up and feel free to share it with your dance schools or whoever, just anyone who you want to learn to braid. Catch you in the next one. Bye.